Hey, it's Desmond Sim here again, and welcome to our second video. And this video is all about no pyramid model. Well, we have another model that we want to share with you that might really serve as the best value for you, and we'll talk about in detail in Maslow model on each of the specific needs on the next previous upcoming, and it could be a bonus video for you, the free training as part of my added value to you and your clients, and probably for yourself as well. So let's jump into this model, and we put it in a very nicely funnel, like a funnel which you could really narrow down what you really want. Have you ever thought we're talking about, on the first video we talk about people needs and what you can think about how clients behave and react once you determine and created a design, a business plan, a model for them. But what about you? What about yourself? And how you can actually relate it on, make this model to fit into your business model. So we created a bunch of questions for you and to have a thought about it and how you can narrow down to meet what the end of outcome that you can get in the end of the day. So let's jump into the model as today, and we talk about what do you want for yourself. Okay, so a lot of people, even Fortune 500 CEOs today, still have a problem saying, what do you really want? If I were asked the questions. Okay, this is the great coaching questions that are really well versed in that. I've been spent many years doing coaching, and I'm a certified coach who do a lot of this type of personal life challenging coach. And the first question you really need to know is identify what do they really want, and what do you really want for yourself. What specific thing that you really want to achieve in the end of the day before we can talk about the rest of it. And once you understand that what do you really want, let's move on. Okay, so next, do you have a big why? And what does it mean? Big why means, do you have enough reason for you to push yourself one step further? Is there enough motivate yourself move to the path that you really want in the end of the day? If you don't have enough big why, do you think that it's a good time for you to determine what do you really want before move on to big why? Make sense, right? So third one and fourth one. So these questions will people will be asking, when can you do that, and with whom, and where? It could be doing in Bali, or could be doing in Fiji. When? I don't know, maybe 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road. With whom? Business partner, clients, your wife, your husband. Can that be happen? Yes. So I'd like you to take a moment and play with this model and specifically design in such a plan for yourself is when specifically do you really want to achieve your outcome. It could be 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, write it down. It could be 12 hours from now, write it down. Right? With whom? Your spouse? Write it down. Okay? Where? Fiji Island. Why not? Hawaii. Why not? Greece. Why not? So set the time for yourself. Write it down, make it as a plan, and make it as a habit. Okay? So next, how and plan. Okay? So you will ask, okay, how I'm going to do it? For sure, people would like to know how you're going to do it and your plan. Do you have a plan as yourself? Do you know what's the plan for? How to design step by step in such a way to achieve your outcome? How do you know you can do it? So this is the real time, once you completed first step, second step, and third step, and this is the fourth step for you. And this is really what you need to focus on, how and plan at this stage. Once you completed this part, then you talk about resources. Okay? As for resources, then do you need help? Do you need support? Where do you get resources? Internet. You need people, you need manpower, or do you need money? Extra money. I don't know, you need extra logistic. People help you to courier your documents and informations and everywhere, right? So resources is something you need to play along and think about it as you move on and creating this stuff as your business model, right? And moving on next, let's explore. Is this realistic? If your plan is not realistic, do you think that people want to buy your stuff? And do you think your business model will work? Obviously not. So what you got to do? Think ecological. Is it in a line? Is it in a line the way how you do business? If it's not, you got to think about it. Do you have to work 24 hours a day and abandon your wife and kids somewhere out there every day? So that is what you call ecological. And if you haven't thought about it, probably it's good time for you to think about whether you would like to help your wife, get your wife or get your husband to be on a board to help you to succeed together, right? So this is the end game after all. And the last one I like to reveal to you is the evidence. So how do you know that you're going to achieve this goal? What types of measurements? Now, can you see it yourself? Can you hear it for yourself? Right? Can you feel it? Can you feel the evidence that's going to happen? Write it down. So what are the things that you need to know? You can write it down. You can draw a picture of it if you want to make sure there's evidence. So in the end of the day, this is what we call an outcome model or a KPI model for yourself. And feel free to use these techniques and tips for your business model, designing plan for your customers, designing a product, designing your services, and it will serve a great value. And until the next videos and sometime later, I'll wish you a very happy new year and have a great awesome year ahead. See you then. Bye for now.